if I had to give it a rating out of 10, I'd probably lean on the side of positivity and go 6 out of 10, purely because we recruited well. We didn't let any players permanently go out the door, which is important, keeping that squad. We don't get it thin. We don't want it any thinner. But again, like with the summer window, we could have gone that extra mile. And it feels like one of those windows that I'll come back in a few weeks, months' time and go, that wasn't as good as we thought. What's happening, people? Welcome back to another episode. Today, I'd like to review the January transfer window, the winter window, because it is now closed. We signed 3 players. We sold none, but we did send some out on loan. Some mixed opinions from people on the window. Some going as far to say a really good window, 8, 9 out of 10, and some really, really disappointed and angrier than ever with the board and the ownership. So do stay tuned to the very end, because it's very interesting to get your thoughts. I want to involve you in this episode, as we always do. Big up to Chris Callan, the man himself, for giving me this opportunity once again to speak on his channel. Really enjoying doing this. But if you are new, please do smash the subscribe button. If you're interested in what I do, I am a football content creator and YouTuber. So if you check my own personal socials out at Harry Scarfe 22, I'd be massively appreciated to support my content and my own channel. Scarfe's Spurs Talk, but I'm a regular here, the Spurs Chat podcast, which is great to say. But yeah, January window 2025 is done. It's over. Still recovering from my deadline stream, which lasted all day. Chris can absolutely back me up on that. We signed 3 players in the end. Anthony Kinsky, obviously it was done earlier, wasn't it? Kevin Danso and Matthias Tell. Overall, I think it's good. I think we've recruited well. I think that's 3 good players. Bringing in a goalkeeper, I think that's good. Danso bringing in that centre-back was absolutely crucial. And Matthias Tell, again, that attacker. So it's 3 areas in desperate need of strengthening. But in the end, for me, I just look at centre back and think we've been left short. I think that we've been left short again, because Danso could be our only fit natural centre back going to Anfield for that second leg, and that for me isn't right. I know Gray and Davis can play there. And, you can have players play there, but it's not their natural position. Dragason's done his ACL, so he's out for the end of the year. I know they can't control that. The club did confirm that, by the way, on Tuesday, so that's been confirmed. But I think we've recruited well. Recruited very, very well. There's no question about that for me. 3 good signings, and also building, for the future, so much raw talent. I think that just proves that with the signing of Matthias Tell. But I feel like this window's been a bit of a mess, really. No communication from the club once again, from higher up to the fans, which is always disappointing. It just feels like maybe a little bit too late in the window, because we really needed players earlier on, going through that injury crisis. Considering where we are, I know now 14th, but spent most of this month around 15th, 16th, and to leave it right to the very end is a real shame, and let kind of the season go. Because if we grappled the issue at the start of the month, because that North London derby, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but it was on the 14th or 15th of January. And that realistically gave the board, 2.5 weeks to bring in a centre-back, to bring in players for it. And we didn't, apart from Kinsky. So that was disappointing. And I just think we find ourselves a little bit short. But overall, we've got to accept that the recruitment's been good. Be interesting to see Van der Ven, whether he's injured or not, and just how much about that. But yeah, the feeling will be disappointment coming out of that. The fact we didn't get the second centre back over the line, bid for Mark Gay, it all felt like a little bit panicky at the end, which is a shame. Overall, maybe disappointing, considering what we needed coming into the window, how long it took. But we've got to, at the same time, for me, recognise it recruited well. And I don't want to contradict myself here, but it was a better window, better into the window for sure, better than I expected, better transfer deadline day than I expected. But it's just at centre back, I do feel that we've been left just a touch short, but as a YouTuber and as a Spurs fan, you can all relate to this. I mean, it's a rollercoaster ride to support Spurs on deadline day. Gone from highs of getting signing Tell, and then all of a sudden the unexpected buy option, into the lows of Van der Ven being injured, Dragusin being injured, no centre-back sign, second centre-back signing coming. Credit to Ange, by the way, for convincing Matthias Tell. I think that's absolutely massive. But yeah, Van der Ven and Dragusin's injury on deadline day did dampen the mood, I think, of many Spurs fans. If I had to give it a rating out of 10, I'd probably lean on the side of positivity and go 6 out of 10, purely because we recruited well. We didn't let any players permanently go out the door, which is important, keeping that squad. We don't get it thin. We don't want it any thinner. But again, like with the summer window, we could have gone that extra mile. And it feels like one of those windows that I'll come back in a few weeks, months' time and go, that wasn't as good as we thought. So I'm happy with what we've done, but it took too long. It's poor communication again, and we really did need that second centre-back, to be honest with you. But you can't have it all at the same time. So do get involved in the comments below with your thoughts. But yeah, I'm very mixed at the moment, and need some time to kind of process what we've done, to think about it, let it kind of sink in and see how these players cope and adapt to new life at Spurs, because they're not going to, come in flying. We're going to have to adapt to a new life, a new league, a new country. All three players, Kinsky's obviously done that, but the other two have got to do that, in Matthias Tell and Kevin Danso. But if you're new to the channel, do smash the subscribe button. Thank you very much once again. Check me out at Harry Scarfe 22 and my own YouTube channel, Scarfe Spurs Talk. But a massive common news Spurs.